Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been away for so long. I have been doing nothing but working. But I'm really excited to be sitting here and talking to you guys. This is my day off, and tomorrow's another day that I have off. So who knows, you might get 2 videos this week, and that's a miracle. So anyway, this is about my braces journey and about the dentist, like my experience. And I wanted to share this with you because I feel like it's super duper important for you guys to really be careful when you're going to doctor's offices, dentist offices, just anything that has to do with your health and well-being. Don't always believe the first person that tells you like, oh yeah, this is what it is. It's always great to get a second, third, fourth opinion. And I'm gonna share my story so you guys can know why. So when I was really younger, my mom used to always take all of us to the dentist for cleanings, checkups, everything that you do at a dentist office. So that was like a routine, right? And there was a final experience that made me not like going to the dentist because already I kind of didn't like going. And it was because that, there's 4 of us. And it was really strange that all of my other siblings would never have any cavities, or if they did have a cavity, like 1 cavity, but every single time it was me, it was like all these cavities. And I'm like, why do I have so many cavities? Like I brush my teeth, I floss, I do everything I'm supposed to do. And I'm the oldest, I'm supposed to be like setting an example for my siblings, and not trying to put anyone out there, but there were certain siblings of mine that would eat candy, sleep with the candy in their mouth. So I'm like, how don't they have a cavity, but I do, But when I hit a certain age, I'm not gonna say the age, when I hit a certain age, I was like a teenager at the time. I hit a certain age and went to the dentist, and this woman said, oh, you have a cavity. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, how do I have a cavity? And I mean, obviously I didn't say it to her, but I was just like thinking in my head, like, what? Are you serious again? Like, how? So moving forward, the lady was like, oh, we're gonna have to schedule you a new appointment. You have to come in again. And I guess that was just money, because every time you go to the dentist, I guess they get money from your insurance for that visit. I don't know. So I went the second time, and when I went, another lady looked at my mouth and she was like, why are you here? And I was like, I'm here because someone said that I had a cavity and it needs to be filled. And she's like, you don't have any cavities. There's nothing wrong with your teeth. So I was like, are you serious? And she was like, yes, so you're free to go. And I left, went and told my mom, and my mom was like, wow, that's so freaking crazy, and I'm just like, and I was upset. Like, I was very, very upset. And I felt at that moment that I can't trust dentists. I was like, I can't trust them. Like, oh my God, like, how about all these other fillings they put in my mouth? Like, did I even really have any cavities, and why would they pick me to do this to, So when I got a little bit older and I was working, and then I was eligible for insurance through my job, I got insurance, and I was like, oh, I want to get braces. So there were a lot of things that like kind of were like hindrances when it came to me getting braces, because especially with the financial aspect of things, I'm like, I don't have like $5,000 to pay for braces, and they're telling me that I have the operations that I have to do on my gums, and I'm like, I don't have money for all of that, So I went to a first orthodontist, and I went to a dentist. Yeah, I went to a dentist, not an orthodontist. I went to a dentist, and they were like, oh, we're gonna check your teeth, we're gonna check your x-rays, blah, blah, blah. And the lady was like, you have 10 cavities. And I'm like, I have 10 cavities. And she was like, yes, you have 10 cavities. We have to do a root canal. I forgot what other things she was going down the list of what she needs to do. I threw out the folder that was a few years ago, so obviously I got rid of that. Actually, I should check and see if I still have it. Yeah, so I checked and I don't have it. I don't have the folder anymore. So I just, from what I could remember, it's just those things that was told to me. And I got really upset, because like, I mean, I knew it was a lie. Like, there's no way that I've been walking around with 10 cavities, need a root canal, because my teeth were not bothering me. I was just going there for me to get the x-rays, get my teeth checked, and for me to move on with the process of getting braces. So after that, I just didn't believe it. Like I looked, and then they were telling me I need to pull out my 4 wisdom teeth, and my wisdom teeth were not bothering me. And I even asked the lady, is it necessary for me to pull it out? And she was like, yeah, you know, because it could cause pain later on. And I'm just like, well, they're not bothering me, so I'm not going to take them out. And you could tell, like, you know, they were upset about that, you know? So after that, I didn't go back. I went to a second dentist, which was recommended by me by a very good friend. And she told me that, you know, they're trustworthy and you should go to them. And I did. And when I went there, they told me that I only had 3 cavities. So I was just like, how does it go from 10 to 3? So like, that's what made me even more like, okay, when it comes to like dentists and orthodontist offices, you have to really, really be careful on what information they're giving to you. And it doesn't mean believe everything that they tell you. You know, just because they have that title does not mean that they're trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? So you have to go with your gut instinct. Like if you feel like you're somewhere and you're uncomfortable and you feel like it's just for money and that you're just seen as a dollar sign, then run, you know? So then after that, I went to a third dentist just for like a final, like sure thing. And what I did is when I went there, I just let her know off rip, like, hey, yeah, I went to 2 other dentists and I'm just trying to see if what I'm being told is true. So when I went to her, she told me the exact same thing that the second dentist said. There was no root canal needed. She didn't even open her mouth and say anything about my wisdom teeth because I think she just saw I was like a no nonsense, like don't mess with me, don't lie to me type bullshit. So she didn't mention it and it was left alone. So after I went to her, when I went to that, was it her? Yeah, so that third lady, I let her do my cleaning, let her do everything else. She filled my cavities, and then after that, I went on to get my braces. Now, when I got my braces or whatever, I didn't expect it to feel like that in like my mouth. I don't know what I was thinking or hoping that they would feel like, but the feeling was not what I expected. So, I have video footage of when they were inputting it. Why did I just say inputting it? I have video footage of them putting on the braces, but like not clear, it's just the side and you just see them putting it on. And then after that, you see me the day after where I was like not breaking down on camera in front of you guys, but I was crying. Like I was not enjoying it at all. Oh my God. I actually feel like crying. I feel like a big baby. So I just brushed my teeth. Oh my God. And they hurt so bad. Ow. Like they hurt so bad. Like I don't understand why they hurt this bad. It is crazy. And then like, I swear I think my gums are swollen a little bit. Like right here. I am already so miserable, and this is just day 2. Oh my God. And people are telling me it's going to be 2 weeks of this. Lord. I wanted to rip them out of my mouth, like by the second day. By the nighttime, let's put like I got it on November 21st. The night of November 21st, you can feel it moving. Like it felt really like it's vibrating at the bottom. It's very uncomfortable. And I actually took one of those little toothbrush things and I was jabbing my gum because that's how bad it was like vibrating and it was bothering me. And it actually caused like bleeding. And I was like, oh my God, I'm damaging my gums with this thing, you know? Then the next day was just like a horror movie. And then there was another girl that I worked with at a previous job and she had gotten braces. She said, girl, it is a journey. It is a process. And you have to know that. Because if you're thinking in the back of your head that this is going to be something that's just like smooth sailing, it's not. So I was just kind of like, okay, great. But I was like, at least someone's telling me, you know? And there was another girl like prior to that, like she was telling me that like already, like, Fee, braces is not a joke. That shit hurts, you know. Because I always see people say like, they love their braces, they loved it, they had a great experience. And for me, it hasn't been like the worst experience, but it definitely has not been like great, you know. So I got my power chains really, really early. Like I know some people were like saying that they got it in like 6 months in. I got my power chains 3 months in, or 2 months in, 2 or 3 months in. I don't remember. I think it's 3 months in. Got it 3 months in. I just had them tighten it last week. And the guy was like, oh, you have a long way to go. Honestly, when he said that, I got mad. Because I'm like, my teeth are not so jacked up to the point where you need to tell me it's a long way to go. Like with me, when I look at my teeth, the main thing is that I have spaces. And I have to go get a procedure, the frenectomy that I think I mentioned already. I don't know if I should show you guys. So basically this is what it is, right? They're going to laser. They're not cutting, they're gonna laser. I feel like I'm gonna get lipstick all over my hands. Okay. So you see that? They're gonna laser that off. And then there's something in between my teeth, which I'll come closer. Right there. Look at the top. That also I think they laser off as well. So that's what's preventing it to close, I guess, faster. And then say if I didn't remove it, my gap would pop right open again. So my little sister, she had gotten braces, took them off. She did not do the frenectomy and her gap came right back. I think she only has one. I don't know if the other ones are gonna open, but for right now, she has one space in between her teeth. So, you know, I still have that to do. I'm gonna go on March 19th to do it. If I can get video footage, I will show you guys. I really hope I can get video footage because, to be honest, before me going in, I wanted to so badly see someone who's done it, wanted to know how the experience is. Does their smile change? Did their gap close faster? Like, I wanted to know, but I couldn't find any videos that gave me like all the information that I wanted. So I would really, really love to film it for you guys and give you guys the information that I wasn't able to get. I'm excited to get it over with. I'm not excited about the pain that's possibly going to come with it because I have very low tolerance for pain. I don't know if you guys can notice a difference in my teeth, like how my gap doesn't look as big as it used to. Because it used to look huge on camera. I was like, damn, my gap looks big. Because it was just getting bigger and bigger. Like I was getting older, it was just getting bigger and bigger. If you look at my older pictures when I was younger, you don't see it as much. But then as I was getting older, I'm like, you can definitely see this gap, and it was bothering me. So that's basically it for now. I don't know if I'm gonna do oral hygiene with braces video because there's so many and I feel like it's overdone. Unless you guys really want to see my routine. But I've gotten a lot of compliments by the dentist office, by people. They're like, your teeth are so white, they're so clean. How do you have them so clean and so white? And I'm just like, I brush them and water pick it and floss and do a whole bunch of other things. And that's how I keep it clean and maintain the cleanliness because I do not want them to remove my braces and for me to have any type of foolishness on my teeth. Okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. It's always a pleasure filming for you guys. I love you and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Mwah.